Assalamualaikum everyone and ma'am. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most tragic workplace accidents in history. That is the industrial accident at the workplace in Zimbabwe in 1972. It happened at the Wenki Colliery mine, and now it called Hwangi, and it still remembered as Africa deadliest mining accident. Okay, so the introduction. This disaster happened on 6 June 1972, and at that time, Wenki Colliery was one of the biggest coal supplier for power station, railway and industries in the region. On that day, an underground explosion killed 4 to 7 coal miners, and the cause a deadly combination of the methane gas and coal dust ignition. The blast caused collapse, fires and toxic gas leaks in the mine's number 2 shaft. The rescue mission was extremely dangerous because of intense heat, poisonous gases and unstable tunnel, and sadly most of body were never recovered. After this incident, the dangers of underground coal mining become very clear, and it pushed for better ventilation and gas detection and safe regulation. Next slide. Okay, type of accident. So firstly, let's talk about first explosion. Methane is highly flammable gas that naturally come out from coal seams. Okay, in Wenki mine, poor ventilation allow methane to build up to dangerous level between 5% and 15% in the air. That the explosive range, when gas reach that level, even a small spark, maybe from faulty electrical equipment, friction from tools and blasting work, can set it off. And when it exploded, the blast create extreme heat and powerful shock wave through the mines. Okay, now so we go to the second blast. The methane explosion was just the start. The blast disturbed fine coal dust lying on the tunnel surface. When the dust mix with the air, it come highly combined, and the heat from the first blast ignited it almost instantly. The second explosion was much larger and moved through the mines extremely fast, collapsing structure and filling the air with the toxic gases like carbon monoxide. That's why survival and rescue become almost impossible. So next slide is our vision. After disaster like this, mining companies start thinking differently about their future. Many wanted to be a leader, safe and environmentally responsible mining to reduce their carbon footprint, create job and support local community. They also focus on using technology like automation and artificial intelligence to improve efficiency and safety, and expand into the new market in the safer and sustainable way. So we go to the next slide. Effect on company. The Wenki disaster causes a huge problem for the mining company. First, financial losses. The mines had the shut down for investigation, which mean losing revenue. And the second, reputation damage, is trust from worker. The public and the investor went down people question their safety practice and management responsibility. And third, legal and regulation impact is the government regulation introduce stricter safety rules, and the company face more inspection, complaint costs, and possibly fines. And next slide is human impact. The human cost was the most painful part. Loss of life is 4 to 6 minus kill. Whole family and community were left grieving. And the health impact is survival and the rescue got respiratory illness like chronic bronchitis and black lung disease. And economic hardship, many miners were the only income earners. Their debt push family into poverty. And psychological impact, PTSD, nightmares, and anxiety were common among survivor and family members. And why it happened? So why disaster happened? According to the Swiss cheese model and domino theory, accident happen when multiple safety barrier fail at the same time. Okay. In Wenki case is unsafe condition maintained and cold dust build up for ventilation, and unsafe at continuing operation despite hazard warning, and trigger a spark or heat source starting the explosion. The safety system, ventilation gas detector, dust suppression had gaps. Training and emergency response weren't enough, and regulation at the time were weaker than today. And the Wenki disaster remind us that safety and high risk job must be non-stop and uncompromising. We need strong engineering control, proper training, and strict enforcement of safety rules. Even one small mistake or gap in safety can lead to a chain reaction, and when the happen underground, the result can be devastating. And the conclusion, so that's the story of the Wenki colliery disaster. It's tragedy that's look hundred of life, but also change mining safety forever. I hope this remind us that in any workplace, especially dangerous one, safety always come first, because no amount of production is worth with single human life. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, and my fellow friend.